So what you see behind me right here is the most simple shelter you could ever make. It's called a lean-to shelter. If you don't have a tarp, what you can use is different option, or some other options that you do have would be like this right here. It's called Tyvek. I don't know if you're familiar with it or not. It's really strong and very lightweight. You can also use like ponchos, those emergency blankets. There's a whole different variety, but the reason why I wanted to show you this is because the Tyvek itself does not have loopholes or anything to attach to your ridgeline. So I kind of wanted to go over different options that you have. That way, if you want to go in the woods, you still can, even though you don't have a tarp that has the tie outs and all that stuff. You can use something as simple as this. Alright, so as you can see, that's the beginning of my ridge line. Goes all the way across to that tree. This is the first one I want to show you. They call it the button. All you need is just a rock or a pebble of some kind. Stuff it in here, wrap around it, and tie your rope around that. I use the prusik loops because they're very handy. So that's one option that you have if you don't have the tie out points on your, like I say, a tarp or anything like that, or if you have grommets, it's another option. The other option you have is what's called the sheet bend, and I think I kind of messed up on one of these because they're a little bit different than each other. But basically you just fold the piece over, tie through, and I can do a video of how to do this if you want to. But all this is tied to, as you can't really see it, but I do have a metal stake that's in the ground right there. So this is the sheet bend on the other side. It looks different, but when you pull on them, they're not going anywhere. But one of the options that you have too is if you don't want to go buy 10 stakes or you think they're too heavy, you can always make your own. I do have a video about how to make those, and I'll put that link in the description down below. But it's a very simple and easy method. For the height of this, it really depends on you and what you want to use it for. Typically people say that you want it about 45-degree angle. You just kind of have to experiment on that and see what you kind of want. And this doesn't look very nice or pretty, but it's just a quick setup that I did just to kind of show you different options that you have other than using a tarp if you don't have the money for one. Basically what you can use as a canopy is that Tyvek that I'm using. You can also use like business banners for billboards or road signs, above ground pool liners, waterproof construction, house wraps, car upholstery, garbage bags, ponchos, rain gear, boat covers, emergency survival blankets, plastic sheeting, scrap fabrics, vinyl tablecloth, and even a shower curtain. Those are just different options if you're wanting to start out, and like I said, you don't have the money right off the bat to buy a decent tarp. You can still come out and enjoy the woods. Well, I hope you enjoyed that quick video. Again, that shelter, it might work, it might not. For it being that small, you might want to, if you do something like that with that small of a piece, you might want to lower that close to the ground. But I just wanted to show you different options that you had if you didn't have a tarp. Also, if you didn't have tie out points, there's a couple other options that you had. That way you can still come out here and enjoy the woods and just kind of be out in nature and still be protected if it decides to rain or snow. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you like more tarp videos or bushcraft videos, please consider subscribing. It helps the channel out. So until next time, y'all stay safe in the woods. Take care.